Alright, hello, and welcome to another crafting video, hopefully. I actually don't know if this is gonna pan out by the time, like, if this is actually gonna be finished craft or not, but I'm gonna try. So, we are going to be trying to craft a chest piece for my new Spark character. It's gonna be an influence chest, so, we'll get to do some influence crafting. It's been a while. Always very fun, for sure. So, basically, we are going to be doing suffixes first, and they're going to be elevated and all cool. And the first step is going to be to get a base with elevated aura effect. So I have a base here which has two influence mods, one of which is tier 1 aura effect. We want to elevate this to tier 0 with an orb of dominance, so I have another influence mod on there, so I'm just gonna hope that this one hits. So let's just try it out right now. Actually did, okay. So here's the second problem with this. I actually need to annul these two suffixes because I want to be able to imprint this with beasts. So I think I have to just... I think I literally just have to annul them, right? Yeah, basically I have to annul both these suffixes and then lock suffixes and scour, I think. So, yeah. Basically, we're gonna have to do multiple tries of this because it's a very low chance I actually manage to do this. Yeah, it's instantly gone. Alright, well, I will be right back when we get more tries. Okay, so we do have a tier 1 aura effect here. Our goal right now is to get a second influence mod on here in order to let us orb of dominance. Now, I also don't want to fill my suffixes because, again, like you saw before, if I do, I have to annul everything but the aura effect, which is not very good. And so there's a nice little trick we can do here because I have two open suffixes. So what we can do is we can go can have up to 3 crafted modifiers and then craft on cold res and suffix cannot be changed and then reforge cold. This will guarantee an influence mod on the prefixes and won't fill up our suffixes. Now, why does this happen? Well, both the multi-mod and the coldest mod are suffixes, so by crafting those on, we have filled our suffixes with 2 removable mods, and because we have can have up to 3 crafted modifiers, we can also craft on suffixes when changed, locking those in for the reforge. So when that reforge happens, the only one of the crafted mods that will ever get removed is the suffixes cannot be changed. The other ones are set. So that locks our suffixes in place, which means that we will never fill them up. And because we have crafted on cold res, the only cold mod left in the pool is the prefixed Redeemer cold mod. Because of this, the Reforged Cold will always hit a second influence mod on the prefixes. So this is quite the elegant way of getting exactly what we need here. So, get multi-mod, then I craft on cold res, then I craft on suffixes cannot be changed. Now we go into the water crafting station and we reforge cold. So yes, this actually worked out exactly as I was hoping. So now we got the cold influence mod there with the tier 1 aura effect. So now there's a 50-50 chance if this orb of dominance hits, I'm pretty much free because then we can make it magic easily. So let's just hope we win the 50-50 here and that it elevates the aura effect. Oh my god, actually did. Holy shit, that was very easy. Okay, cool. So now we have the base here. So in order to make this a magic item, you have to use a scouring orb on it. So basically, that's another suffix going to be changed here. Suffix is going to be changed. Then you merely do scour, snout magic. Right, very cool. And yes, I know I should have probably gilded fossil this to 30%. It's not a huge deal. I'm just going to look at this at the end, but yes, I did just now realize that. But yeah. Alright, very cool. So we got the imprint base now. Alright, so now when we have this base item here, basically what we're going to try and do is we're going to Awakener orb this mod onto it. So this is the endurance charge every second if you've been hit recently. I want this alongside the aura effect. And then for the third suffix, I want that to be elevated as well. So either it works after we do this, if we have an open suffix, we can do a reforge influence and hope for that to hit the correct suffix. It's pretty unlikely, but I'm probably going to have to try it a bunch of times. Or if I just somehow giga luck out and find the right mod. So basically, the third influence mod I want on the suffixes is Frenzy Charge on Hit, which is a Redeemer mod. And you can't awaken or orb two of the same influence together, so I can't, I can't awaken or orb the Frenzy Charge mod onto the aura effect mod if you're curious. But yeah, in order to do this, I'm going to start doing imprints of this, which is why we did all that effort with the meta crafting, so that if we fill the items or something, when something messes up, we miss a null, we can just reset to the imprint. So that is the idea here, and I'll just make a couple of checkpoints here. Alright, 3 imprints down, that'll be enough for now. So let's do the first attempt here. So basically, I'm just gonna Awaken an orb, first click the endurance charge 1, and then click the Vol Regalia because I want to keep the Vol Regalia. This will move the endurance charge mod over to the Vol Regalia and make the Vol Regalia have 2 influences. Then it'll randomly reforge all other stats. So let's first try it out. So here we hit lightning res. So here I'm gonna have to try and annul the lightning res because again, open suffix. So if this annul misses and it hits one of the other influence mods, I'm gonna have to re-imprint. It actually didn't, so actually just immediately get a try here. Okay, very cool. Now this development process is gonna take a while because this is let's just say it's not very likely to hit this off the reforge, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is craft suffix gonna be changed. Like so, and then we go into the quarter crafting station and simply do a reforge influence here. Because the frenzy charge mod doesn't have any tags, we can't do any fancy, reforge whatever mods. We have to do the influence one, which is a bit more expensive, unfortunately, but such is life. So we just do this. What? Okay. I just hit it immediately. The chance of hitting this is really low. Wow, that saved me a lot of currency just now. You can see how much blue juice I prepared for this, and how many life words. And this, I thought I'd need more than this too. Okay. All right. Well, now I guess we can go and do the next step in the process. All right. So for the prefixes, what I want is the Redeemer mod +1 level of socketed support gems, and then basically just some high AS rolls. So I do have. Fuck, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to try doing a reforge influence. I'll try doing a couple of these because even if it fills the prefixes, I can lock to keep the suffixes. It's going to be expensive because the locks at this point are really expensive. I don't actually think this is worth it, but I think we saved enough money on these suffixes to where I can maybe spend a lock or two on this. So I can just try this for a couple of times. So basically, I'm just going to lock suffixes, reforge influence. If it hits the +1 support gems, we can go from there. If not, if it fills and it hits some other influence mod, what I can do is I can just lock and then do an orb of dominance until it removes the prefix. It's an expensive process, but I think I'll do it once and then we'll see how it goes. So again, we do another influence. Here we hit Fizz Fire, which I don't want, so luckily it didn't fill, so I can just go again. Reflected Fizz, again, not what we're looking for, so I'm just gonna go again. Didn't fill. Alright, so here it did fill, but yeah, so what I can do is I can just lock this. I think it's fine, so let's do that. Alright, so I have a lock here, so we're going to use this on the chess piece. Now, there's a new occurrence item if you're not familiar in this league, where it'll let you preview what the occurrences, like what the results of currency items you use on this item is going to be for one attempt here. So first of all, basically the idea here is, the ideal would be that we orb of dominance and it removes the prefix and then elevates one of the suffixes, which is like what, 1 in 3, I guess. So I'll try that out. It's literally what happened. This is actually the ideal. Holy shit. Because this is, I actually wanted to elevate the frenzy charge mod. This is actually insane. Okay, that's very good. So now I think, yeah, I mean, we just do this. Holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. So I think since I actually did hit somehow the elevate, I think now we would just do the safe method for the prefixes so I don't have to use more locks because it's actually not very cost efficient. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically exalt scour. You've seen me do this a couple of times on the channel. I think a lot of crafts end this way. Basically, I just keep slamming until I hit the infos mod here, which is +1 socketed support gems. And then after that, if I hit that and have obviously a really good ES roll, then it's just finished. But if I hit that with nothing else, or I manage to annul it so it's alone on the prefixes, I can go lock suffixes and then augment defense and try and hit something good that way. But yes, so currently I don't want any of these prefixes, so what we're going to do is suffix is going to be changed and then just scour. So now we only have suffixes, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to block life, because I think that's the highest weight, and then just double slam basically, and you've seen me do this before, but yeah, this is going to be a while, because the weighting on this, I really, it's like it might be like a 1 in 400 or something to hit with the exalts, maybe even more than that, I don't know, it's not very high, but yeah, so basically you just do this, suffix is going to be changed, scour. And yeah, make sure you don't accidentally scour the item, because that would be bad. Actually, tier 2 ES, tier 1% ES. Look at that. That would be good, but fortunately, do we need that influence mod? Well, hit an influence mod. It's not the one I was looking for, but it is an influence mod, so I guess first one hit. Oh wow, I actually hit it. Okay, that was faster than I thought. Okay, so we have +1 to the level of socketed support gems here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock suffixes and then try and aug defense, just to try and make sure I can hit. If I hit a tier 1 or tier 2, probably just if I hit a tier 1 ES roll, either percent or flat, the chest is done, and it obviously doesn't remove the influence mod. I mean, it's not very unlikely, but it's worth going for. So again, suffix cannot be changed. So I just remembered you can't aug an influence item. So I guess in that case, well, it's just more exhausting. Alright, well, back to slamming. So basically now, instead of aug defense, I just have to blind slam, kind of, which is very scary, but, oh, you know. So block life, and if I hit a tier 1 ES roll here, I'm done. Fortunately, did not. That's hybrid. It's not good enough. I guess I can go for the 50-50 and all here. Suffix gonna be changed on all. Oh, get another try. One slam. Mana again. Trying to remove it. Oh my god, I'm getting so many tries here. Holy shit. Tier 4. I'm not selling for tier 4, unfortunately. This is gonna be expensive, but oh my god, it's still giving me more tries. Holy shit. Oh man, it's going down tier 5. Ah shit. Well, that was gonna... Yeah, there you go. It was gonna happen eventually. Alright, +1 level of socket sport gems. We're back here again. Well, let's see how it goes. Come on, just slam on tier 1 ES. I'd actually settle with a tier 2 ES roll here. It's tier 7. Okay, tier 7. Look, I'm not that desperate. Alright, well. Alright, so we took a lot of rerolls, but did finally see +1 sport gems here. Unfortunately, it also hit mana, which, you know the drill here. Have to remove it. Removed socket, it's removed Metacraft. Removed Metacraft, -4. -6. There we go, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about other ways we could do this, and I just don't think there is much. I think it really is just block life and slam. Like, I don't know. 56%, that's like tier 4 or something. Tier 5 even. Shit. You know. Again, here's something like you could theoretically go like lock and all, but like it's just not good enough. Unfortunately. So just have to go for the 50-50. I mean, this is inevitably going to delete it. Oh, shit, it actually didn't. Okay. Tier 6 hybrid. Shit. It was a painful process. 2... I don't think any tries here, at least. Really, you gotta hit another influence mod? Ugh. I mean, it's one of the more common ones, but still kind of annoying. Yeah, and I removed the good one. Alright, well, back at it. Can you hear how much this is draining me? It's kind of exhausting, this whole process. It's basically, it's a 1 in 200-ish. So basically, per exalt, it's about a 1 in 400 to hit the socketed support gems mod. So on average, it's 200, you know, this cycle, which is, it's kind of painful. If you're wondering, the draining part about this is not just the repetitiveness of doing it. That thing is fine. It's mostly just the worry of me accidentally scouring the suffixes every time, which is certainly there. I know I got a lot of comments about that, but certainly with this item where suffixes are like real pain, I got super lucky with them. If I ever remove those, if I accidentally scour this item, that'll be a huge blow. So yeah, it's quite draining doing this because every time I just worry I'm gonna hit something, you know, misclick or something. But yeah. Alright, hit it again. This time it has 21% ES on it, which again, I'm not looking for that. Let's try and remove it. The ES mod, not the good one. The good one. Alright, so change of plans here. So I've been just sitting here kind of stun locked ever since I got this. So I hit double tier 1 ES on this thing. So the chance of this, if I'm not completely mistaken, is about I think it's a 1 in 3,300, like it's 0.03%, I think. It's so absurd. I think I just have to stop. I think I just have to keep this. It is slightly, in the short term, I think this is slightly worse for the build than +1 support, just because I need to fix reservation elsewhere, but I can fix it, and it's not a huge deal. And I think long term, if I ever were to lock this and get some corruptors on there, it could get quite a bit better. So, and it's such a rare, like hitting this is so absurd. I think I'm just gonna keep this. Yeah, I don't know. This is ridiculous. I didn't think this would actually happen, but yeah. I guess I'm just keeping the double tier 1. Alright, so I guess now I'm just gonna go and divine it. So I'm gonna focus on the suffixes first, which is just just the 1 stat. So we're just gonna get the aura effect up there, and then do the prefixes. So start with this. So let's just wait until the aura hits 30. Well, that was fast. Now let's do the prefixes, because they're not done yet. No, actually the percent got maxed, but not the other one. So in order to do this, we are going to lock suffixes. This will make sure that the divine does not affect the aura effect. And it will only affect our ES rolls. And I'm just going to try and max this out. We'll see how long it takes. One-off max. Range here isn't huge, so another one-off max. Couple off. There we go. Okay, that was. I don't know. I felt kind of lucky, but you know, because that's max ES. Now I think I'm going to tailoring orb this. Basically, want to tailoring orb on increased defense modifiers. The best would be a sort of equivalent, like basically the reverse of this mod. So 12% increased defense and 50% reduced resistance, which is a thing you can hit. So I'm just gonna try for that. Again, this is gonna fuck up all the links and shit, but that'll be fine. I actually have one tailing orb left from when we did this chest. I just kept it in my stash for a while, so just gonna try and throw that on and see. I'll hit 8%. That is something, but it's not quite. I'm gonna throw a few more. I mean, 8% is pretty good, but that's also quite a common one, so I think I'm just gonna try some more. Oh, this is actually crazy. I hit this early. This mod on this chest took what, like 50 or something, like even more. I don't know, a lot more, but of course I would hit it immediately right now. I'll hit the 15%. Unfortunately, this is not really doable because look at that in requirements. Yeah, that's a bit much. Oh shit, there we go. Hit it, nice. Now let's just get the craft on there. So I think the craft I'm gonna use is, let's see here. Yeah, I think the best case is just to craft this on here, the life mana rule. Because this is a hybrid build, obviously if someone else would want to use this chest for some other build and can craft something else on. But I think for my build, this is the one I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna throw that on there until, so I'm gonna wait until 8. Might actually need some chaos orbs here. I think I'm running out. Hit it. There we go. Alright, I mean, look man, this is a really nice chest. I guess the only things left are 2 6-link and white socket and 30 quality. So start with the 6-linking. 6 sockets are easy, so let's check how many fusing this takes, shall we? I guess I'll start with these, so stack of 2k. Wow, there we go. It only took like you know, 400 or 500. It's pretty good. All right. Well, yeah. So now I'm gonna heal quality it. I'm gonna white socket it. I'm probably gonna do white sockets via the harvest bench. Reaching this is, I don't like it personally. It's just too much effort. See, it's cheaper, I think, on the average, but you know, that's fine. There we go. Jesus. Final socket really didn't want to, but finally to get there. Unfortunately, a bit expensive doing the sockets there, but well. Alright, so that is the final crafted item. Yeah, Damnation Wrap here, the chest piece. It has elevated or effect elevated frenzy on hit, endurance charge if you've been hit recently, and then double tier 1 ES rolls, max rolled, and then a crafted prefix alongside the 12% increased tailoring orb. So yeah, that was fun. Also, I guess I need to do I have any of these actually? I mean, I guess I need the sacred orbit, right? I forgot about that bit. So it's that a range up top there, want it to hit 197. I think I'm gonna need to buy more of these. Forgot about this part of the process. 192, that's close. Yeah, alright, so 192, 193. That's fairly large range here. Alright, needs more. 196, one off. That's closest so far. Another 196, alright. There you go, 197. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the actual finished item. So yeah, here it is, the chest piece for my up-and-coming Sparker. Maybe by the time this video is out, maybe I'll post the video on the build, but yeah, hopefully it should be doing quite well for me. Yeah, very cool. It's been a while since I did an influence craft like this, so yeah, pretty neat. Alright, well, thanks all for watching. I'll be back with more videos in the future. Hopefully I get the Sparker up and running reasonably soon here, and I'll have some good times playing that. Alright, thanks everyone. I'll be back later.